Hey guys, how are you? In this video, I'm going to talk about Huawei Nova 4. So, Huawei launched the Nova 4 with its distinctive feature, the cutout for 25 megapixel selfie camera on the top left corner of the display. Samsung beat Huawei in the Infinity O race by announcing the Galaxy 8s before the Nova 4, which has a similar Infinity O display. That means you will see a hole for the selfie camera on the top left corner of the display on both smartphones. But on the Nova 4, it looks to be a little smaller. So we'll have to see whether that has any implications for image quality. Last week, Huawei's sub-brand Honor announced the View 20 in China, which has a similar Infinity O display, and it looks like that it will have quite a bit in common with the Nova 4. The Nova 4 features a 6.5-inch screen that has a resolution of 2310 by 1080p. The weight of the Nova 4 is measured to be 172 grams and the body is made out of glass. Whereas if you look at the thickness of the Nova 4, it is measured to be 7.77 millimeters. Huawei says special nanotexture layers are used to give the body a unique shine and reflective pattern. And the phone comes in 4 new colors: black, blue, pearl white and bright honey red. The Nova 4 features a triple rear camera setup from which 2 sensors sit inside a section and the third sits below alone. And by looking on the back of the Nova 4, you will find that the design of the Nova 4 is similar to that of the Huawei P20 Pro. Huawei didn't use the in-display fingerprint scanner for the Nova 4, and it features a fingerprint sensor that is set at the top center of the rear panel. The front camera of the Nova 4 that is set inside the punch hole has 25 megapixels and an aperture of f2.0. Plus the electronic image stabilization for the 1080p video recording feature. Huawei produced 2 different versions of the Nova 4, a standard version and the one that is called high version. It is on the high version that the rear camera becomes considerably more exciting. The main lens has 48 megapixels and an aperture of f1.8, and it is joined by a second 16 megapixel super wide camera lens and a third 2 megapixel lens to capture depth of field. Whereas the standard Nova 4 swaps the 48 megapixel lens for a more modest 20 megapixel camera, while the other 2 lenses remains the same. Furthermore, Huawei's artificial intelligence modes will be available on both front and rear cameras of the both Huawei Nova 4 standard and high-end versions. Oh guys, so now let's talk about the power of the Huawei Nova 4. So it is a bit behind than the Honor View 20, which features the Kirin 980 processor, the latest by Huawei, that is based on 7nm process and features dual NPU. And if we talk about the processor powering the Huawei Nova 4, so it features a Kirin 970 processor that is a bit older chip than the Kirin 980, and the Kirin 970 is based on 10nm process, which is joined by 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. And now let's take a look at the software side of Nova 4. So the Nova 4 features the Android 9.0 Pie out of the box with EMUI 9.0.1 on the top. Furthermore, the GPU turbo feature to enhance mobile gaming performance. Additionally, the battery has a capacity of 3750 mAh. There is also a fingerprint sensor on the back, Bluetooth 4.2, aptX HD audio support, and USB Type-C charging. The Nova 4 has been announced for release in China, where pre-orders are open until the end of 2018. With deliveries expected before January 15, 2019, the 48 megapixel Nova 4 high version costs the equivalent of $490, while the 20 megapixel standard model is around $450. There has been no mention of the Nova 4 receiving an international release yet. The Nova series usually remains in China and selected other countries around the world, but has had brief international launches in the past. Okay guys, that is all for today. Subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and turn on the bell notifications to get notified about my future videos. Also, if you have any questions about any of the topics shown in this video, you can ask me in the comment section below. I will show you how to answer them, but for now, let's call it a day.